Hello everyone, welcome back. It is day 14 and we are ending off our second week together with a nice full body flow. So I'm going to use my block a little bit today. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move as well. And let's get started. So let's begin today in child's pose. If you do have a block, move it off to the side for later. Bring your knees out nice and wide, sitting back towards your heels, walking your arms out in front. And maybe just pushing into your palms a little bit, creating some length through your arms as you slowly start to melt it down until your forehead touches. Or maybe there's something underneath your forehead to be a pillow, to take all of the weight out of the neck, out of the shoulders. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just allowing yourself to settle in, to really connect with your breath as you take another deep inhale and exhale. Just taking a moment to scan your body all the way from your fingertips to your toes. And stay for one more deep breath in and out. And letting an inhale slowly lift you up all the way into tabletop. Bring your knees in, bring your hands in, maybe rock your hips a couple times side to side. And then with an inhale, start to drop your belly towards your mat. Lift your chest, your chin. And exhale to round your spine. Tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale, drop your belly. Arch your back. Exhale, round it out. Inhale. One more breath here. Drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your spine. Give your tummy a squeeze. Inhale back to a nice flat back. Tuck your toes if they're not already tucked. And lift up into downward facing dog. Take a moment. Maybe pedal your feet a few times. Maybe push into your palms a little more to drop the chest and send the hips higher. Take another nice deep breath in and out. Awesome, you guys. Let an inhale. Bring your gaze forwards. And exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Once you get there, inhale for a half lift. Nice long spine. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing, reaching up, maybe looking up, and exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take a big inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back up all the way to standing. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides and inhale as you reach up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take your half lift and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up again. Reach up, look up maybe. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Awesome, you guys. This time stay standing, but perhaps grab your block and have it at the top of your mat. We're going to step our left foot back, pyramid stance. So plant your feet, belly button shining forwards, but have your feet as wide as you need to so that you are balanced. Take an inhale to lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, you can start to tip forwards. Feel free to rest your hands on a block of some kind, or maybe they can come all the way down to your mat. Maybe they stay on your hips. Just enjoy a little forward fold here over that front leg. Keeping a little micro bend through the knee, but getting a really nice stretch through the leg as well. Awesome work, you guys. Take another breath. And then let an inhale lift you back up all the way. Take your left foot back to the top. Send your right foot back to the back. Shine your belly button forwards. Inhale to lengthen and an exhale to tip forwards. Folding as far as feels good for you. A little micro bend through that front knee. And letting the upper body get heavier if it feels good to do so. Breathing softly wherever you are. Awesome work, you guys. Let an inhale lift you back up all the way to standing. Bring your back foot to the top of your mat again. You might have your feet hip-width apart. Toes pointing forwards. Take another inhale to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, start to fold again. You can bend your knees a little here or keep your legs straight, but again, you may rest your hands on your block or on your mat and fold forwards. If it feels right to do so, you might start to shift your weight into the balls of your feet and see if your heels want to lift slightly or a little more and a little more. And maybe you're standing on the balls of your feet. Maybe your hands are supporting you, resting on something on your mat. Maybe you don't have to use your hands at all. Nice work, you guys. If your heels are lifted, let them come down. Take an inhale to lift all the way back up to standing. Awesome, you guys. You can bring your feet together or keep them hip-width apart. And if your block is on your mat, actually move it to the side for a second. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a big inhale, reach up. As you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, lower your arms back down to your sides. We're going to step our feet out nice and wide. If you've liked holding on to something, you might bring your block with you in between your feet, but take a nice wide stance, point your toes forwards, maybe even in slightly. With an inhale, lengthen your spine, and an exhale, start to tip forwards. Bring your hands down onto something or to your mat and let your upper body get heavier. Feel the nice stretch through the back of your legs. Let your arms get heavier, your chest and your head, folding forwards. Nicely done, you guys. Let's use an inhale. Slowly start to lift all the way back up to standing. You can heel toe or step your feet all the way back in together. Turn to face the top of your mat. If you did turn sideways, roll your shoulders back and down. With a big inhale, reach up. So you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, take your half lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms to your sides. And let's find our pyramid stance again. Have your block close by. Bring your left foot back first. Take an inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, folding forwards. And again, we can fold just like we did before. And we can stay here. Or we can try to add a twist to our pyramid stance. So if you have something to rest your left hand on, place it right beside that right foot. Maybe your hand is resting on your mat. But place your left hand down. Lift your chest to lengthen your spine. And then start to turn your chest towards the right a little bit. Keep just a little micro bend through your front knee. Push into your back foot and slowly twist. Send your hips towards the left a little. Place your right hand on your hip. And then maybe you're going to reach up and twist even more. Maybe you're looking up. Take another inhale. And with the exhale, slowly come back out of your twist and maybe fold forwards again. Use an inhale to lift all the way up to standing. Bring your back foot to the top, send your front foot back. Switch sides, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Fold forward, stay here. And if you want the twist, you can bring that block or just your hand to your mat. Lengthen your spine a little micro bend through that front knee too. And then slowly turn the chest. Take this twist nice and slow. Eventually your hand might find your hip. Send your hips to the right a little too. And then maybe start to look up and reach up and breathe. Staying for an inhale and letting the exhale bring you back. And maybe fold forwards again over that front leg. Letting an inhale when you're ready bring you all the way back up to standing. Your back foot can find the top of your mat. If you like holding onto your block today, have it there for you. Decide if you want your feet hip width apart or maybe your feet together. We're going to fold forwards again and maybe lift our heels. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, start to fold. Fold as much as you want to fold. Bend your knees as much as you want to bend your knees. And maybe the heels float just slightly. Maybe they float a little more and a little more. Maybe you can find your balance. Lift one hand or both. And maybe you need your hands to support you. On your block, on your mat, wherever, strengthen those ankles. Take another inhale if your heels are lifted and then slowly drop them down. Take an inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Exhale, release your arms to your sides. Nice, you guys. Maybe roll your shoulders back and down for a second. Find your nice wide stance. Grab your block if you want it. Point those toes forwards or in slightly. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. Awesome work, you guys. We're going to take a twist here. So if your right hand can rest between your shoulders, whether it's on a block or your mat, so that you can lift your chest a little and lengthen your spine, start to turn your chest towards the left side. Maybe your hand finds your hip. Maybe you reach up and look up. Take another inhale with the exhale. Bring your hand down. Place it where the right one was and slowly start to turn your chest the other way, nice and slow. Turn the chest, place your hand on your hip, and then maybe start to look up and reach up. One more inhale, let the exhale bring you back, and maybe take another forward fold. How do your legs feel? Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale and slowly lift all the way back up to standing. You can heel toe or step your feet back in. If you've got a block going on here, move it off to the side. Roll your shoulders back and down. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands and let's go all the way back into downward facing dog. Push into your palms, send your hips higher. Take another inhale and then exhale. Lower your knees, bring them out wide and find child's pose. Send your hips back. Let your forehead come down. And slow down your breath. Staying here a little longer. Or you can start to lift up. Lift your forehead, your chest, your hips. Set up your tabletop. Maybe take a gentle rock of your hips side to side. We're going to extend our right leg back behind us. You can keep your foot on your mat, or you can float your foot, and you might even add your left arm. If your right foot is floating, point your toes down. If your left hand is lifted, let your palm face down. Spread your fingers wide. Take another inhale. And with the exhale, come back into your tabletop. Switch sides, left leg, maybe the right arm. The option to float the foot. Point those toes down. Draw your belly button in. Spread your right fingertips wide. Look down. One more inhale. Exhale back into your tabletop. Awesome, you guys. Give your hips a little rock side to side. Cross your ankles. Have a seat. Bringing your legs out in front. You can keep your knees bent for a second. Give them a hug. Maybe a couple more rocks side to side if you'd like. You might keep your knees bent, or you might start to walk your feet further away until you've reached your maximum length through your legs, maybe starting to point your toes up, and then reset. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine again. And exhale, fold forwards. Softening through your shoulders. Feel your breath. Feel the length through your legs and through your spine. And then use an inhale to slowly lift all the way up. If your legs are straight, you can bend them again. You can even scoot your hips closer towards your heels so that you can lay down. Maybe bringing your knees towards your chest or keeping your feet planted. But if it feels good to add a gentle rock side to side, go for it. And keeping your right knee, but let your left leg go. You can have your left leg bent or you can send it out long, but hugging your right knee towards your chest. And then maybe we'll start to find some length through the leg. Send the heel up. And then just something a little different to try. Your left hand, if your right foot's lifted, your left hand, we're just going to try to bring it to the outside of our leg, maybe starting at the quad or the knee, and kind of sliding the hand up towards the foot until it doesn't want to go any further. You can lift your shoulders and your head and try to reach a little more. And maybe you're able to rest back down once you're holding on to your leg somewhere. And then just start to let go. Let your hand, let your foot come all the way back down. Bend your knees, take a couple rocks side to side. And then you can start to float your left leg, hug your knee. Decide if your right leg's gonna go out long or stay bent. You can find some length through the left leg. And then maybe the right hand will find the outside of your leg somewhere. Just kind of slide it up a little more. Maybe lift, reach a little further, and then try to relax back down. Just something to try if you want to. And then you can slowly start to let go and bend your leg again. Bring your feet to your mat. Maybe take a few more rocks of the knees side to side. And let your arms come out wide. For your twist, your knees can come to the left. Maybe your chin will turn to the right. Letting a nice big inhale, lift your legs back up. And you can twist to the other side when you're ready. Maybe your chin will turn to the left. Using an inhale to find your way back up out of your twist, maybe hugging your knees back in one more time. Rocking side to side. If you want happy baby, you can find happy baby. And eventually letting everything go. Let your legs go long, your feet get wider. Your arms resting at your sides with your palms facing up. And settling right into Savasana. Finding stillness for a few moments. to stay nice and still. But take a deeper breath in and out. Taking another deeper breath in and out. One more. And let it go. You can slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, maybe even roll your head side to side. And you might eventually reach your arms up above your head for a nice big stretch. Bending your knees so you can roll to one side. And finding your way into a comfy seat when you're ready. Just closing your eyes once you get there. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. And take another breath in, lengthen your spine. And let it go. Awesome practice, you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Namaste.